Good afternoon, YouTubers. Tsquare with Tsquare Talk. So hope everybody is having a great day. Almost Friday, guys. You guys are watching this on Thursday, and we have been seeing a severe beatdown in silver and gold. Pretty devastating for some people that are newer to investing. Awesome for those of you guys that have already spent a lot of time understanding what gold and silver is. And the reason I say understanding it is because once you understand gold and silver, you understand the fundamentals of it. You understand that the way the game's played, the system of things, the financial hedge against inflation that gold and silver is. And I would say that gold and silver will tell you a story of the way things are about ready to start going, but with manipulation, that clearly is not always the case. So we're going to talk a little bit tonight about gold and silver, but in a different way. We're going to talk about it in the form of a chess game. I don't know how many of y'all ever played chess. Some of y'all play chess, maybe. I started playing chess really young. I would play it with my dad once a week. I love the game, and it's a strategy game. It's a thinking game. It's not a game where you just hurry up and make your moves. You have to think ahead and start laying out a game plan. And there's a lot of things that it entails. One, knowing the workings of it. Two, having a plan for down the road as the game gets going, and anticipating a little bit on what the other player is going to do, or in gold and silver's case, understanding the fundamentals of gold and silver, understanding what's happening in the market, knowing what's happening and how it could change the course of the value of your gold and silver, having a plan to continue to stack and know when to sell and know when to hold, and all the way up to having a plan to getting out. So that's some of the stuff we're going to talk about tonight, but we're also going to touch in a little bit about the bricks. And I said tonight, but it's actually today, but I do that a lot because I film my videos late at night. And I think it's going to be an exciting video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me, because it really does help the channel out more than you know. Please hit the subscribe button if you would. We got some exciting videos coming up in the near future. We're trying to make our way to 10K, 10,000 subscribers. So it really helps out by you just hitting the like button, comment that, you see someone else's comment you like, hit that thumbs up on their comment, check out their comments. I really love the comments in these videos, even the ones that are anti-gold and silver, because it gives us something to talk about. And that's kind of what this is all about, is having a conversation. It's the people that can't have an honest conversation that are kind of the ones that get left out in the dark. I mean, I'm not going to agree with everybody, but you might sway my mind on something. Maybe you'll sway my mind that gold is better than silver. I have a lot of people that we talk about that on here. So with that being said, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to say is silver. I'm going to talk about silver for a quick second. Silver's been pummeled. We've seen silver go from, $26.02, and now it's down at $22.74. There's going to be comments on this video and other videos that are laughing at silver. But what they're not saying is the low for the year. So the year, last 12 months, 365 days, we have seen silver go from 1701 all the way up to 2606, and then it came back down to 2274. That's still higher than 1701. And silver and gold, they're one of these metals that seem to take 3 or 4 steps up and then a step back, and then 5 or 6 steps up and then a couple steps back. And you'll see a lot of news articles come out, maybe YouTube videos bashing silver, bashing gold. Usually you see them come out when the price takes a hit. I mean, yeah, okay, we saw $3.30 hit in the last, month maybe? Am I sweating it? No, I'm in it for the long haul. It's a chess game. I'm not going to win this game in one day. Looking at gold up to 1915. Here's the thing, though. It got all the way up to $2,050. But now it came down. I mean, some people are laughing. It's down $135. What's wrong with you? You're still talking about gold? Here's what they're not telling you. The last 365 days, gold was at 1622 1 year ago. So that's the low for the year. And it climbed up to $2,050, and it pulled back. Is it likely that gold's going to pull back down another $300? I don't think so. Is it likely that silver's going to drop another $5? I don't think so, but I hope so. I would love to see 1701 silver. I mean, here's the thing. If it comes down and nothing major's happening, maybe the premiums will come down too, and we'll be able to pick some up under 20. A lot of people are saying we'll see spot price dip under 20. That's a possibility. I'm personally not thinking it will happen, but can it happen? It can. But if it does, we're going into a recession. And if it does, we're going to see stocks, we're going to see bonds, we're going to see a lot of stuff come down also. And so that makes me bring up the question. If you're not putting your money in gold or silver, where are you putting your money? And if you are against gold and silver, leave a comment. Let me know. What would you put your money in? You can say real estate, but I'm going to say interest rates are too high for you to fund. You're going to have to get funding, most people. There might be a few of you guys out there that, could go and just write a check out and buy the house. If that's the case, okay. But is the house going to maintain its value? Are we going to see a dip in the housing market because maybe the houses are overpriced right now? You might tell me land. But there again, a lot of that falls under land. Land is high priced right now. A lot of stuff is up there in price. Really easy potential for them things to come down in value. You might say crypto. Now, crypto is an interesting thing because it has already taken a huge bath. I'm going to talk Bitcoin for a minute. Bitcoin was up to 75,000. Now it's down to 30. It's taken a big hit. Anything that takes that big of a hit has the potential to go up, in my opinion. I still hold cryptos. I have some. I refuse to sell until they are profit. Until I'm in the green, I ain't selling. That's a rule that I have with just about anything. I will never sell anything at a loss, even if it means, unfortunately, lost opportunity. I have been in that situation where I bought land before and had to wait. There's not many places to put your money right now that doesn't have a big risk of dropping. Stock market looks like it's going to have a recession, a pullback. I doubt we're going to see a soft landing, and I doubt they're going to tell you that we're going to have a recession to bring the recession even quicker. They want to get their money out before you do. Someone's got to be left holding the bag. I've always said, if 100 people pick up a car or a bridge or whatever, well, if I know that we can't hold it up forever, I might be the first one to walk away. Someone else can be left holding the bag. Unfortunately, the people that are tired, uneducated, not really sure what's going on, they just put their money blindly in stuff, or they leave it to someone else that's going to get a commission if it goes up, and nothing happens bad to them if it goes down. They make their money pretty much either way. So they're not going to tell you that. But what I want to take from this is there's a lot of stuff lining up right now, in my opinion, mostly with the BRICS. We've got a lot of countries fixing to join the BRICS. And even if they don't come up with a gold currency, a gold-backed currency in the next meeting on August 22nd, that doesn't really mean anything. They're still adding to their group. Right now, it's just Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. But it looks like they're going to have a bunch more. How many more? We don't know 100% yet. We won't know until the meeting comes out. But when that meeting comes out, a lot more is going to come into the opening on August 23rd after the meeting. Maybe even that night. Who knows? But then again, the way the time change works, since the meeting's in Africa, we're probably not going to find out about it until the 23rd. So with that being said, the things are lining up. Now, a lot of people are saying they're not even going to talk about a gold-backed currency. Now, there's two things to consider in that comment right there. We know if they come out with a gold-backed currency, that's it. Game's over. We're going to see gold take off, and we're going to see silver take off with it. But let's say for a minute they don't, and they just add 30 or 40 more countries to their block. All those countries decide we're just going to start trying to trade more in our own currency. We're not going to necessarily ditch the dollar. We're just going to trade in our own currency. Well, first of all, that's ditching the dollar in a sense. If they're not trading in our dollar, our US dollar, they're trading in something else, which is going to hurt the dollar. And then we're going to jump over and talk about chess now. And the reason I said chess. In chess, there's a strategy. One, you don't want your opponent to know what you're doing. You're not going to give away your plans. I mean, that was one of the things that Donald Trump always used to say. If we're going to do something, we're not going to tell you before we do it, because that's dumb. And China has been playing the long game for a while now. And what I think their last statement, we're not talking about a gold-backed currency. If they were, do you think they would tell us? No, they probably wouldn't. If they're in the process of dumping the dollar, do you think they would tell us? No. They came out and said the other day that, yes, they're selling some treasury bonds because they need to prop up the Chinese yuan. And maybe that's true. Maybe they do need to. But at the end of the day, is it in their best interest to tell us their plan? Now, those of you that have been stacking for a long period of time, you know that gold and silver has been going up. No troll out there, if it's a troll comment or a negative comment. If it's an honest comment, well, then there's an honest comment. You can usually tell if it's in the form of a question or if it's in the form of I've already made up my mind statement. But when I look at a low of $17 and now we're at $22.74, all I see when I see that number is spot price up almost $6. Do I care if at one point it was up $10 and then it came back down 4? No. Because on the next one, it's not going to go to 26. It's going to probably go to 28 or 29. And then it might come back down to 26 and people will be talking trash about it. At the end of the day, I'm trying to use these opportunities. I told you guys I would tell you when I put in another silver order. Well, I just put in my silver order. I put in for another nice stack of silver. I'm looking forward to get it. You guys will see it when it gets opened up. And I am looking for the right deal for another one. But I need to find the right price. I know some people out there will say, is 50 cents going to make a difference over the next 30, 40 years? It's not. It's not. But if I'm lucky enough and I can catch it for, we'll say 50 cents extra or 50 cents less, then essentially that's going to mean a 100-ounce box at 50 cents a piece is going to save me $50, which would get me 2 more ounces, let's say. 2 more ounces today, $50. 2 more ounces in 20 years from now. I don't want to say $300-400, but who knows? We're talking 20 years. Because as I proved to you guys in yesterday's video, gold has doubled in 6 years. Which means in the next 6 years, there's probably a good chance that it's going to at least double again. That's 6 years, though. Silver, I mean, who knows what silver could do? Silver has not doubled in the last 6 years, but it has gone up. But silver is one of the metals that skyrockets and then it comes down, and then it skyrockets and then it comes down. Over time, it's slow and steady. It does climb in price. Over the last 6 years, I wish I had all my money in gold, but I didn't. I had money in silver and money in gold, and my gold doubled, and my silver is up right now, by the looks of it, 15 to 22, approximately 50%. So something I want people to think about, it's a long game, it's a chess game, and when you hear people talk to you about what the BRICS is going to do and what they're not going to do, none of us really know for sure. But I definitely ain't going to believe what I hear from Janet Yellen and Jerome Powell. And the reason, they haven't been right about jack recently. They weren't right about transitory inflation. They weren't right about no inflation. They weren't right about really anything. Oh, we're not going to raise rates. We're going to raise rates. Everything they've said has pretty much been wrong. It looks like they're raising rates now, but what are they raising them by? They're raising them a little tiny bit at a time. Just enough to kick the can, because they know if they raise them, they're going to hurt the economy. And they know if they don't raise them, then we're going to experience heavy inflation. So they're trying to do a little bit at a time and kick the can and hope things just naturally get better. The problem is it's not getting better. And the BRICS could be the final nail in the coffin. So we're going to talk more about the BRICS as it gets ready to come up in less than 2 weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you put a thumbs up on it. And I'm going to say this. It's the end of the video, so this is only for my most loyal comments, my people that watch all the time. If you did not watch and comment on the July giveaway video, it would benefit you to go and put a comment. If you're here 16 minutes into the video, then you deserve to have a comment on that video. And that's why I'm telling you this. Don't listen to what I said in the video. I'm telling you now, if you've watched this video for 16 minutes, I would go over and put a comment on that giveaway video. And with that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you hit the thumbs up and leave a comment. And if you see some comments below that you liked, leave a thumbs up on them or a thumbs down on them or whatever, because it does help generate views. So thank you all for watching. I will see you guys again on T-Square Talk. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.